lights on.
No. Nope. I will walk off set.
Yeah.
Sean, do it! Do it, Sean!
Don't. Please don't.
Welcome into Poppin Off! I am Danny Otto. Joining with me as always is hashtag Tim Pratt.
I hate my life.
Joining with us as always, 50 Shades of Greg.
No, don't vibe to it, Greg, because you're
Could
making
be anywhere doing anything. Thanks for being here doing us.
God. You see, Greg makes it look cool. And I hate that. I hate that.
I make everything look cool.
You do.
And
Jealous.
for the second episode, no hashtag.
Yeah, no Pete.
2 in a row.
2 in a row. There he
Yay!
is.
What's up, dude?
That's me.
Killing it.
Yeah, do it, Sean.
You're
That's me.
Yep.
No, he didn't want that. He wanted Baby Shark to start over again.
No,
No,
he
he
didn't. Stop it. Stop it for the love of God.
Hey, we didn't get pinged for it last week. I mean,
Yeah,
I
'cause
feel like
nobody
it's
cares.
fair game.
Do.
Me and my roommate took a challenge. It's like a 10-hour. We tapped after about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
But it was still funny. The
Yeah.
challenge.
10 hours
Anyway.
of listening to Baby Shark?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
There's a YouTube clip of it just for 10 hours straight.
That's
gosh.
just.
I don't know.
silly.
I
Don't
feel
do
like if
that.
you
That
get
was
to
a-
the end, you just like.
No, it was a test sponsored by the United States government
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
it's torture.
Yeah.
That's what it is. That's
Like-
what they're gonna play in the cells these days.
Can I ask a question?
Mm-hmm.
How's everybody's week been since yesterday?
Everybody's weak? I don't know.
It's super weird, guys. 2 days in a row.
It's kind of fun, you know. We're
Yeah.
in here again right away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was great until Baby Shark, but
Yeah.
you know,
Well, I mean,
I
we've
still
got to
think
make
it's great.
reoccurring bits because, I mean, eventually, maybe if the show gets.
I hate you guys.
Maybe eventually, if the show, like, really blows up and this can be our normal job, we go 5 days a week.
Stop saying
Bam,
eventually.
bam, 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 bam. Like,
When
5
it
days in a row. So we have to have reoccurring, like,
It's
spillover
not going to be
stuff.
Baby Shark.
Oh, we are taking Baby Shark to the top.
Nope.
Yeah, it's us and Baby Shark. We're
It's
going.
probably going to be What Can the Fox Say?
Yes.
What does
That's
the fox
dead.
say?
That- I haven't heard that in a
No
long
way,
time.
dude. I would love What Does the Fox Say? Not this.
Yeah.
Over the break, John, I have a different version. I have a different version of Baby Shark that I meant to send you. It might actually, you might actually like it. I'm gonna send
Nope.
it. I'm gonna send it to Sean over the break,
Okay.
and he can play it. It's
All right.
it's a cover. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
It kind of makes me want to do it with my band.
You should.
I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
Thinking about it. We're getting like all the gears and the wheels back in
Hey, do
motion.
we have the new band name yet?
Yeah.
I haven't actually announced it.
No.
When can you announce it?
When the label officially, because we're doing the name change and the signing announcement like hand in hand, like we're doing literally both at the same time.
Okay.
Awesome.
So,
Also, from Control, we have something just for hashtag Tim Pratt.
Okay.
ooh, what do we have?
Yeah.
You know what's really funny is if this pings us and the entire episode goes off because you had to
Because
hear
you just faded out.
Yeah. T, I love you, dude.
because we know
You
Baby
are
Shark
the
didn't
best.
ping us last week.
No.
Yeah.
Like they were just like, yeah, whatever, keep playing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
But what does the fox say?
What does the fox say?
Ding 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 ding.
Ding ding ding.
Fox don't say that.
When
you
have you
say,
been talking
Sean?
to foxes?
I talk to Fox all the time. It's Fox Eye.
Fox eye. I get it. Yeah. Yeah.
They
So-
do not say ding to ding. Okay.
They don't.
Go
So,
ahead.
but seriously though, how have you guys been since yesterday?
It was good. It was rainy today, which sucks. I
Yeah.
mean, New York in the rain is gross.
It is gross, and I will say that, and I've ruined many a good pair of shoes.
Yeah. Oh, me
Yeah.
too.
I buy groups
Me
of shoes
too.
in twos. I have to because I have my. I'm gonna
'Cause
walk
you have
around
2
in the
feet.
rain.
Right.
Pairs of shoes. I buy pairs,
Spoiler.
2 pairs of shoes at a time.
Oh.
Because I have my rainy shoes that are just gonna smell gross, and I have to like wash and spray down, and they get ruined
Yeah.
really quick.
Yeah.
And then I have my shoes that I know it's gonna be okay to walk in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
That's
makes
the
sense.
worst part about the rainy shoes thing, though. Because in New York, especially at night when you're walking, I mean, it's dark by the time we do the show.
Mhm.
And when you're pushing through and, you're trying to hustle and you're moving, and then you step in a puddle because you're trying to sidestep somebody, and then,
Yeah.
rain sucks. But other than that, I'm good. I've been having a great week. It's a busy week. It's been a crazy busy week on set.
It's been busy for you.
Yeah, it's crazy. We're on a 7-day gig, which is a long one. you know?
Yeah.
It's great.
Yep.
Very cool.
Yeah.
But what I was gonna say to the weather.
To the
At
weather.
least it's starting to warm up, and I'm very happy
Yeah.
about that. We
Yeah.
cracked the 70 mark earlier this week.
which is awesome.
It was 70 at one point.
It was.
I
on Monday.
ran outside. I did. I ran outside and was just like, yay. I
No, but-
did.
Spring is officially here.
It is.
My allergies are going crazy.
Oh, are they?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
boy.
not good. Like I don't know what I'm allergic to.
Are you a Zyrtec guy, or what?
Yeah.
What do you Zyrtec?
Allegra
Not
makes
Claritin.
Claritin makes and Claritin makes me feel fuzzy.
Yeah.
Mm.
And it's weird. Every couple years, it's either Allegra or Zyrtec.
Yeah.
I have to switch every
Well,
couple years.
You know, it's an interesting fact I actually just learned, and a shout out to one of my favorite producers, Sydney. I don't know if I should use her last name or not, but anyway, Sydney. If
Hi,
you're out there,
Sydney.
we love you.
Hi.
She's a great producer to work with. She was actually talking about allergy medication, and now there's a new study that just published that when you take allergy medication all through the spring and into the summer, into the fall, it really kills your immune system.
Yeah.
And so people are getting super sick come in the wintertime, and that's why people are getting sicker and sicker come in the winter because the immune system's gone.
For,
this is-
foreshadowing
This
for a
is-
story that's coming up.
Yeah, that's what we call it. Tease.
Boom.
I did want to say, so this is what I do,
Mhm.
and I've heard that before, it's just really, so during the spring and summer, I dedicate a certain amount of money per month, per week, whatever kind of allergy medicine I have to buy,
Mhm.
because sometimes you have to get like the decongestant, so you have to get like the higher paid one, so I usually get that in the less.
Okay.
But anyway,
Sure.
so I allocate a certain amount of money for allergy medicine in the spring and summer, and then that same amount of money in the fall and winter I allocate to the emergency packets and stuff like that.
Oh, sure.
So all year round I'm covered.
Yeah.
Nice. So you save money for drugs during the spring and summer,
Yeah.
and then you save the emergency. Yeah, that's interesting. That's
Yeah.
good planning.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like it.
I have no money for anything else, but
Budgeting.
hey,
It's budgeting.
but he's medicated.
I'm
Yeah.
proud of you, dude.
Well done.
right? It's the only
Self-medicate.
exactly.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're gonna come back. We have so much to get to tonight.
Who needs therapy when you have emergency?
right? That should be the tagline. We should do an emergency commercial and
Yeah.
get sponsored by Emergency.
Emergency, we love you.
All right, guys, coming back after this, some Netflix and Spill. We have so much to get to. Stay tuned. There's plenty more. Special Wednesday edition of Poppin' Off. Stay tuned. Come back with us after the break.
Attention all authors. Page Publishing is looking for authors. Have you written a book and want to get it published? Page Publishing will get your book into bookstores and for sale online at Amazon, Apple iTunes, and other outlets. They handle all aspects of the publishing process for you. Printing, cover art, publicity, copyright, and editing. Call 800-292-8137 now for your free author submission kit. That's 800-292-8137 for your free author submission kit. Again, that's 800-292-8137.
It's Poppin' Off.
The second trailer dropped for Avengers Endgame.
It's a great trailer, though. At least they're starting to leak a little bit more, because remember we covered that during the Super Bowl.
The head of Marvel, Kevin Feige, has gone on record saying they're going to market this completely different than any other movie because this is the culmination of 10 years worth of movies. So they know people are going to see this. They have a built-in audience for the last 10 years that are going to see this movie.
Yeah, absolutely.
So they're just trying to market it to show you that they have a movie. So they're trying not to spoil anything.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream.
Attention all authors. Page Publishing is looking for authors. Have you written a book and want to get it published? Page Publishing will get your book into bookstores and for sale online at Amazon, Apple iTunes, and other outlets. They handle all aspects of the publishing process for you. Printing, cover art, publicity, copyright, and editing. Call 800-292-8137 now for your free author submission kit. That's 800-292-8137 for your free author submission kit. Again, that's 800-292-8137.
It's Poppin' Off.
The second trailer dropped for Avengers Endgame.
It's a great trailer, though. At least they're starting to leak a little bit more, because remember we covered that during the Super Bowl.
The head of Marvel, Kevin Feige, has gone on record saying they're going to market this completely different than any other movie because this is the culmination of 10 years worth of movies. So they know people are going to see this. they have a built-in audience for the last 10 years that are going to see this movie.
Yeah, absolutely.
So they're just trying to market it to show you that they have a movie. So they're trying not to spoil anything.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream.
Welcome back into Poppin' Off. I am Danny Otto. Doing it with me as always. Hashtag Tim Pratt.
What's up, population?
50 Shades Greg.
Only wanna be with you.
By the way, this is a good time
Nailed
as
it.
any to announce that Hootie and the Blowfish are back together and they're doing a tour and a new album.
That's true?
It is true.
Ah, dope.
That's not what I sent him, by the way.
may
over there.
come
No, I
to-
know that.
They may come to MSG.
What?
Can we go? Can we make that a popping out
Hell yeah.
official outing?
Oh,
Yeah, we'll talk with our connects at MSG and make that happen.
We'll get Hootie over here.
Yeah, why not?
Darius Rucker himself.
Hootie.
Not so
He'll
much
hang
the
out right here.
blowfish, but just,
No.
just Hootie.
I do not like the blowfish.
Wow.
I do like Hootie.
All right. So you want to start some Netflix and spill?
Yeah, but let's do the toy of the night. first.
Yeah. Toy of the night.
Yeah.
So we're not doing the pop of the night every episode anymore.
Nope.
Now we're doing toys of the night, and so T actually asked me this yesterday, as we were getting ready for the episodes and stuff like that for the week. He said, "Well, what do we kind of want to do for the toy of the night?" I said, "Look, all of April is about Avengers and Avengers Endgame,
Yeah.
so let's just pile back on to the Avengers Endgame bandwagon, man.
Yeah.
We got
Yes.
Captain America's shield right behind me."
Yeah.
Captain America's shield, which is licensed through Hasbro,
Mm-hmm.
and it's actually part of the Marvel Legends line.
Mhm.
It's a really cool line. So the big giant Infinity Gauntlet that I brought in, that's part of it too. And there is a Thor's hammer version of it. There's an Iron Man helmet that you can wear, and the mask comes up and down, and it lights up in your eye
cool.
slit and stuff. Really cool stuff. By the way, so look into anything from the Marvel Legends collection is incredible.
Love it.
Totally in on all of that stuff. If we were sponsored by Hasbro, that would be all I would ask for to have for the show. I'd be like, can we just decorate the set with every Marvel Legends?
Yeah.
I could
piece?
just imagine Danny's hair like pushed out from the Iron Man thing, and all he's
Yeah.
doing all things. Just,
Yeah.
By the way, if you want to see that happen,
down.
it's only $100.
oh, it's only 100.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I gotcha.
I bought the Captain America
Show him
shield.
the shield, though. Bring that thing in closer. That thing's awesome.
Damn right it is.
Look at that thing.
Yeah.
What's really cool is the back with real leather straps and everything like that. You can really like put this on and everything and actually use it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's solid. Like this thing, we tried to throw it and we broke some stuff, but
Yeah. Bones.
But no, this thing is really impressive. It's awesome. It's
It
one of
is.
my favorite. I actually worry about this. We leave this in the downstairs control room during the week when we're not doing the show, and I actually worry about this. This is one of the things I actually worry about that we leave here
It's an awesome bra.
because it's too
It
big.
is.
It's too big to bring back home every week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bring Thor's hammer back home. 'Cause-
Thor's hammer is dope.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
You
maybe
and
that'll
me.
be a featured product another time.
You
But,
and me, yeah.
but for now, this is Captain America's shield. This thing's awesome. If you don't have it already, I definitely recommend it.
Yeah.
Not all of us have a ton of money to spend. I definitely didn't, but it needed to be
We're
done.
glad you brought it.
It would be great for the apocalypse.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Did you care to expand on that, or?
I mean, you could,
Yeah.
push zombies away with it.
True.
You could huck it at some
It's
folks.
a large
You could
circumference.
cook on it.
You could.
You know.
All right.
Turn it into a walk.
Ooh.
Sean, do you
yum.
have what I sent you, by the way?
Right.
I have it ready.
Can you
No.
can you go for that?
Cue it.
So as this is going, we'll just make sure that we talk. So welcome to Netflix and Spill.
Okay.
This will be our opening.
I'm just waiting for someone to be like, "Adios mio," you know, like. Oh my. Why is it still in Spanish? I don't want to hear Baby Shark. I want to,
This is pretty good.
yeah.
You don't like it? I think this is awesome.
This is much better than the original. I could get down with this.
I love this.
All right.
All right.
Good.
Anyway, so Netflix and Spill.
Yeah.
So first thing I wanted to start off, and I can't believe we didn't start off with this yesterday, and it was just because really we had so much stuff to get to that we didn't. But being that we're in early April now,
Mhm.
we wanted to talk about everything that Netflix has coming to them, and it's not
Yeah.
just new stuff. It's actually some older stuff too. And
Yes.
look, I meant to make boards. I didn't.
It's fine.
We talked about everything though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tons of
Yeah.
stuff on there. And
Yeah.
Greg, you sent me some stuff, and honestly, I was just gonna copy exactly what you said because I was like, I love everything that you put.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, the biggest
awesome.
thing that we agreed on was Fifth Element.
Oh gosh, come on.
Awesome. I've already.
Already-
I started streaming it last night. when I
Already
got
watched
home.
it. Yeah.
Just to put it on.
Well, Greg's cat's super excited about it.
Yeah.
Lilo, yeah.
Lilu.
Little Lilu.
Yeah.
But-
She's gonna watch herself.
I know you guys aren't in on this. I started watching season 2 of Sabrina.
Nope.
Oh.
I know.
Nope.
How is
know.
that?
It's direct continuation. I honestly don't think they stopped filming type of thing because it got released so fast from the last
Yeah.
one
Yeah.
Yeah.
that I think they were almost wrapping production when the first season aired type
But
of
how
thing.
are you feeling about it? Because we didn't love it.
I know, and I get it, and I'm still not like, oh, I love this show, I have to watch this. It's not like any of like the Marvel Netflix series where I was like, I gotta watch the
Sure.
next episode, I gotta do this. It's not like that, but it's okay. It's- but here's the thing: I was never into the Archie brand Sabrina or the Dark Horse Sabrina comics. And that's kind of what that vibe is supposed to
Yep.
be. It's supposed to
Yep.
be a darker and everything. It's well done, is what I will say.
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean? Like the actual production of it is well done, whether it hits good for us or not.
Yeah.
It's very
It's a little
well,
CW.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Which is
and
fine.
That's the
I
thing.
get
Like
it.
that's what it is.
Yeah,
type of
I
thing.
get it.
So
But I think for me, it's one of those things. Of course, it looks great. It's Netflix's show.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not gonna not let it
No,
fail.
yeah.
You know,
It looks great.
it looks great, but
Yeah.
I just can't get behind it.
Nah.
I can't.
No.
But I mean, there are a lot of new ones. I mean, you know, what's gonna be great is who would you take to a deserted island?
oh yeah.
I'd take you guys.
Yeah.
The number one
And we
fan,
just-
Martin, because he's already on the island.
Yeah, he is.
You know,
We
Shout
just
out
do the
to you,
show.
Martin.
We just
Yeah.
do the show to stay sane. We just did the show. Like,
Yeah,
With no camera or anything. We just
Yeah. No.
fake do the
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, No Good Nick is supposed to be. It's interesting.
You know,
mean-
you know what I'm really interested in, because I don't know if you guys ever watched the Chef Table series.
Oh,
But
I've
they
seen
have
it.
they have Street Food, which is supposed to be from the creators of that.
Yeah. Well, you know who will be watching that? T downstairs.
Really,
Oh,
He's a
yeah.
food fanatic.
I get
Yeah.
my roommates play all of the food shows, and so I just like if I come home and they're watching it, I'll sit in and watch. But this one actually looks cool because I always like the food trucks and that
Yeah.
kind of stuff, and seeing
Yeah.
like how they develop this, how they translate from a kitchen to a food truck, and you know what I mean, like that kind of stuff. Always
Dude,
cool.
I love food shows, but I can only watch them when I'm okay to eat.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
What is
like,
what is okay to
yeah,
eat
what
mean,
is
though?
okay to eat? That
like-
that made it so much weirder.
like meal times, you know.
So if you're
times when-
hungry, is what you're
well,
saying.
times when I should be allowed to eat. No, what I'm saying, no, no, not at all. What I'm saying is like if I've eaten a meal
Yeah.
and then I go watch one of those shows, I'll eat again
Yeah.
because they just
I see.
everything looks so damn delicious.
I see. I
Yeah.
see. I see. I see what
So
you're saying.
I want to watch it at a time where like okay, it's a normal time to eat.
All right.
Yeah.
So eat. So while you're preparing food, then does it make you
Absolutely.
get hungrier?
Yeah,
and
or
you're
like
ready
I'd
to
eat while I watch the
Yeah,
shows.
perfect.
Yeah.
Well,
Um,
the day after my birthday, on the 25th, they're the Hateful Eight extended version is gonna be played, and I'm
I'll
gonna watch
that.
I'm gonna
I'll
watch.
watch that. Yeah.
What are we gonna do for your birthday?
I don't know.
Not a goddamn thing.
That's probably true. I'm probably gonna be on set somewhere in New York City.
We got to figure something out.
That's probably what I'm
yeah,
gonna
it would
do.
be fun though.
So older movies that came.
Yep.
Mhm.
I'm gonna let you give a couple, but I know a couple that you didn't send to me, so I'm not gonna take yours. Obviously, we already took The Fifth Element because we all
Yes.
kind of that was like an all pick type of thing.
amazing.
Yeah.
But just a
Amazing.
couple of mine that and they're not like favorite movies of mine, but just ones that I'm kind of happy that I can kind of rewatch at my leisure whenever I want to.
Mhm.
I Am Legend was one of them.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
one of
gonna-
T's.
I'm gonna
too.
rewatch it. I'm now that I have the availability too. But also Evolution.
Oh yeah, T just watched that too.
Yeah.
Dude, Danny and T are on the same page.
They really are.
Yeah.
With the older
yeah.
movies coming back.
Yeah.
And Pineapple Express, I have to.
Yes.
It's a great movie.
Great movie.
that one.
So
I know
good.
that was one of the ones you
No,
sent
but it's
me.
an underrated movie.
It really is.
It really
Absolutely.
is. That's a really funny movie.
But before I take any more of yours, so I know you sent me a couple. So
Yeah.
go
Well,
for it.
those were two of them. The other two were Freddy versus Jason.
Mm,
Because come on,
yeah.
that's a guilty pleasure.
Yep.
How can you not watch that and be like, this is the silliest thing and
Just
it's
like
so
Leprechaun.
awesome? It's exactly what I was going to say.
Oh.
Sharknado movies, Leprechaun series.
By the way-
The Leprechaun series is, dude, if anybody in the population out there, sorry, Danny, just
Oh,
one
no,
sec.
go for it.
If you have not seen the Leprechaun series, get some friends together. Tim and Terrell and I did this. Get some friends. It was before we knew Danny. Get some friends together. Watch this series. It is such a roller coaster of fun and
Yes.
hilarity, and it's amazing.
To add on to what you were saying, though, it's fine that you completely finished that thought, because what I was going to say is, so Facebook gives you an option to watch along, and I don't know how it works. We've never tried it, and we've never done this, so I don't know if you have to somehow it has to be a video that you're already streaming to a Facebook, or what it ends up being.
Yeah.
But we should make a marathon. It doesn't have to be like the Marvel marathon we're saying we're doing or anything like that. But we should do in a weekend, or pick like a Sunday afternoon or something, and we're gonna watch like 2 or 3 movies.
Yeah.
And do a watch along on Facebook as part of just a Poppin' Off thing.
I'll rewatch the Leprechauns, Tim.
I'm with you, buddy.
I'd totally
I'm
do
with
it.
you 1,000%.
And my last one was Deliverance.
Right.
If you have not seen Deliverance, I actually had a really cool opportunity to interview Burt Reynolds right before he died.
Wow.
It's a true story. You can go online and look it up. It was from the show that I used to host, Truckerville. I got to interview him right before he passed away. We did like a one-on-one thing. I spent 3 days with him.
Wow.
Dude, he was one of the most amazing individuals I've ever met. He told me crazy stories about that movie in particular. He said that he had a limp ever since he shot that movie, because the scene where he jumps off the waterfall, he was like, no, I'll do it. And he told me, he said flat out, dude, I regret that. I've regretted that every day since the day that I did it. Because he did that and it just messed him up.
Man.
That is an amazing movie, an amazing performance. I think he was nominated for an Oscar for that. If you've never seen just go watch it. It's amazing. But it's a personal thing because I got to know him.
Oh, absolutely.
And he was an amazing guy.
Yeah.
Very, very cool guy.
Very cool. So, do you have any that you wanted to add from that?
No, I
list?
think I'm good. We can move on.
Yeah, we've got so much to
a
get
lot of
to.
stuff,
Yeah. So the next thing I want to mention is, so I saw Shazam over the weekend.
Yeah.
I loved it, actually, and
Dan Tybalt loved it too.
yeah, we actually
Shout out to him.
That,
We got some
I
news
told
from
you guys.
him.
I
Yeah.
came in yesterday and I told you guys a couple of stories about Dan. And
Yeah.
by the way, another thing we should announce about Dan.
Yeah, save it for the end, though.
Okay, we'll save it for the
Yeah.
That's a tease, doll.
Tease.
But no, I loved Shazam. It was fun, and it was definitely it helped me. 'Cause now we're so close to Endgame that
Yeah.
now it's like every day I'm just like, okay, when's Endgame gonna be here? So
Yeah.
it kind of took my mind off of it for a little while.
Yeah.
But it's a fun movie.
Yeah.
It does it right, and it really is it's goofy.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
not overly goofy. It's just right. I really enjoyed it. I think it's worth seeing.
Well, who also went and saw Shazam, unbeknownst to the House of Wayward Men? Terrell downstairs. You want to talk
Yeah.
to us a little about
Gee.
Shazam?
Yeah, he loved it.
Amazing.
Oh.
Oh.
And there's nothing else to talk about. That movie
Yeah.
was absolutely amazing. I think
Awesome.
DC's finest.
Nice.
review.
So
Great review.
one of the articles I put on here is that Shazam had the lowest DCEU opening weekend,
Mhm.
but was still a hit in comparison to how much it cost to do it. And
Yeah, because
you
it
know
was
what
like
I mean?
$100 million movie, which is nothing.
Yeah.
Especially
Yeah.
compared to Justice League and Aquaman.
Oh yeah, it's nothing
Yeah.
nowadays.
Right.
Yeah. No.
Right.
Very
But
cheap.
We actually have a video clip for it, right, guys?
Cool.
Daily bats. I choose you as champion. Say my name so my powers will become yours. Shazam.
Wait, for real?
Say the key! Say my name.
Very cool.
It was fun, and you kind of can predict what's going to happen, like while you're watching it.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, it works, and they've set it up for a sequel, and like it's fun.
Yeah.
It's a fun movie.
I think I'm gonna like it.
I think so too.
I do.
I really do. I think it was fun.
I'm taking Greg to Alamo House.
I want to go.
Yeah.
I'll see Shazam again.
Let's
You
go.
will?
Yeah.
All right, well, T will
Get some
see it
fried
again.
pickles.
Let's go
Sean,
this
you're coming
weekend.
too.
Let's get some fried
We're
pickles.
gonna go to
I just
Alamo
told you
Draft
guys.
House
I
in
just told you
Brooklyn.
guys I have off this weekend.
Well, I'm
Sunday.
working solid through the weekend. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
guys.
I am
but
not.
maybe
Well, what if you get off? What if you get off at like 8 and they have a showing at 10? or
I
something?
work in production.
You'll
we
be
never get off
sleeping.
at 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
But if I did, hashtag shout out to Alamo Draft House. I
Hashtag
love that
shout out.
place.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. You know how those Twitters things work. But yeah,
Do we want to?
Alamo Draft House, it's amazing.
Do we want to have another Endgame story, or should I skip it?
It's just do it.
So
Yeah.
Neil deGrasse Tyson
Mm-hmm.
felt the need to weigh in on the Ant-Man Thanos.
This
Which
guy's
is
a
ki-
clown.
It's kind of fun. I love Greg. Greg is such a huge fan.
This guy is a clown. Neil deGrasse Tyson is a clown.
Well, tell us about the article then. What
But if you watch, there's a video in the article, and basically it kind of boils down to why didn't he like? We get it's not going to be part of the movie. We get it's not going to ever happen. We get. It's all. He said he should Ant-Man in this hypothetical situation, instead of going up his butt.
Yeah, this is what we're
Expanding.
talking about. They don't know what we're talking about. Ant-Man going up.
They
Thanos'
know, because we
butt
already
and
talked
expanding.
about how
Okay,
the internet
I'm just
was-
reminding them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, he said that Ant-Man should go into his ear and
Okay.
expand,
Sure.
because it's more of a he'll pop his head.
Well, right, and
this is why this whole thing is
he's-
ridiculous.
and he said something about like evil poop.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Look, it's coming from a source that is completely irrelevant to humanity.
yeah.
This dude is a clown.
Oh, see, I like him.
No, he
I
is
love him.
okay. Listen, if you're going to be an astrophysicist, don't try to be an actor. Don't.
Well,
Because it undercuts your credibility. I'm sorry, but ever since he wanted to be an actor, now he's been in movies as himself. He was in a couple of movies playing characters. He has an IMDb page. I'm sorry. At this point, you want to be an actor. You're not an astrophysicist.
well, you could. Hey,
No.
he's got the degrees.
Does he?
Well,
All right.
No.
This is
F
making
this
Greg
guy.
upset.
He
We
can
can't
suck
end the
it.
segment on Greg being upset, so let's move on to another story.
All right.
Yep.
So I don't want to stay too long on this next story, because
All
it's gonna make me sad if I think about it for too long.
okay.
Jeopardy has announced that they're currently looking for a replacement host.
Why does that make you sad?
Because I don't.
Because Alex Trebek is full of cancer.
Yeah, I don't want to think
Oh.
about the reason for them needing
Yeah.
a new host.
But you got to celebrate the life and
Yeah.
respect the career. You got to be happy in these things. Trebek wouldn't. He's fighting that battle, and we respect him. Shout out, love
Yeah.
Alex Trebek.
But yeah, he would want someone to take over, of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah,
I mean, there's some big shoes to fill.
exactly.
Yes.
I'll tell you that much.
They're saying
There should be a
they're saying-
Jeopardy of hosts. Potential hosts are on the Jeopardy, and the winner is the one who gets the new host.
Yeah.
That would be a fun.
They're saying
doing
that
it.
they want to go female.
really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
They want to go female just to give it a different kind of feel.
All right, we only have a minute left. I want to
Interesting.
go. I want to touch on these two stories really, really quick. So we'll go really quick.
Yeah.
The Dead Don't Die. We were talking about this trailer. It had Iggy Pop in it. It had Bill Murray in it, a zombie movie. It also
Yeah.
has Adam Driver.
Yeah.
So many people are in this movie.
Yeah.
The trailer got released. I think it was over the weekend, or maybe even been late last week. Trailer is incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible. It's this dry, sarcastic comedy in the middle of a zombie movie. It's awesome.
Interesting.
If you have not seen this trailer,
Very cool.
type it into YouTube, watch the trailer. We don't have a clip for it. Luckily, anyway, we're out of time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're out of
Segment,
time.
check
We
it
don't have
out,
time
though.
for it.
It's an incredible trailer. I am
Yeah.
all in. This is coming out in June. I cannot wait to see this movie.
Yeah.
Last thing I want to mention, Zack Snyder, who did Dawn of the Dead remake,
Yep.
is now going to do Army of the Dead.
Yep.
So it's going to be very similar to that. Also, he just cast Batista
Yeah.
to be in that movie.
What I'm most excited about is that it's he said it's a heist movie in the midst of a zombie apocalypse Las Vegas.
All right, guys, we're going to go to commercial break. Sorry about that. Guys, stay tuned. There's plenty more popping off after this. I'll see you guys after the break.
With ThermoSpa's unique built-in thermofiltration system, you simply fill it with a garden hose and your water stays crystal clear with very little maintenance. Right now, they're offering 0% APR financing with approved credit and a $1,250 savings coupon. Call ThermoSpas today at 800-603-6422 for your free DVD videos and brochure. That's 800-603-6422. Call 800-603-6422 today to take advantage of 0% APR financing.
Pop, 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 pop. It's Poppin' Off.
I'm happy to welcome in Craig Francia. I was rewatching your reel and everything. I laughed like a crazy person on the bus.
Oh, that's great. I'm so glad I made you laugh out loud by yourself. I always wanted to be an actor since I was a kid. I watched a ton of TV, cartoons like crazy. But when I was 4 years old, I told my dad, I'm like, Dad, I want to be on TV. So he picks me up and he puts me on the television. He goes,
The ultimate dad joke.
Watch live and on demand at youtube.com/PoppinOffShow.
Hey, Otto. Joining with me as always. Good shit. Greg?
Yep. Hey, what's up?
What is it that could catch you off guard?
Got him on.
That's why I looked this way and then did that way. Also joining with us, #6 Brett.
Wow.
That's a
Everyone,
fake out.
population, see what just happened there. He's like, and moving on.
Yeah.
Thanks for that. Dan.
Yeah.
I get it. We need to get a new host. It's going to happen.
Skip Tim.
I get it.
Skip him.
I just wanted to see
Skip
what would
it.
happen because I saw you not even have your headphones all the way on.
I
yet.
know.
And Sean gave us
You
the
would
cue that
do
we were
that.
in already after I had started, and I was like, I just
Yeah.
want to see if I can get
Yeah.
somebody off guard.
Yeah.
You caught me.
I'm always looking.
Caught me with my headphones off and my pants down.
Right.
I keep telling you, you can't take them off in the studio.
Why not?
I know
Nobody
it's
can
warm
see
in
it,
here.
you know.
I know it's warm in here.
Can
but we can't do
anyone
that.
tell right now that I'm not wearing pants?
We can.
We can.
Well, you can.
but
Yeah.
you can't because you might have those jean panties on we're going to talk about later. huh?
I do have.
Don't
panties.
mention them yet. You'll give away everything.
It's a
Yeah.
tease.
Anyway, so let's do some
It is
hashtag
a
trending.
tease.
You're a tease.
You're a tease. All right.
So, leaving off exactly, or starting off right where we left off last segment,
Yes.
zombies is a perfect transition.
Yep.
Speaking of zombies,
Speaking of, that's what I put. Speaking of zombies.
you did.
And I wanted Greg to kind of take the lead on this because as we were kind of constructing the rundown, Greg said, you know what, this will fit perfect.
Yeah.
After talking about zombies,
Yeah.
is some of these new diseases that are happening.
Blew
situations.
my mind.
So,
Okay,
so
so
let's lead us on this journey.
dude, so here's the thing. There is a bacterial infection that is happening across the world right now, and it's surprisingly predominant in the New York and Long Island area.
You're just giving me more things.
Not
to worry
kidding. You guys, it's like 400 out of the 500 people that have died of this, and there's a 50% death rate.
What?
No,
Holy
50% of
shit.
people who get this die. Now, listen to this. It is a bacterial infection that has evolved so that antibiotics don't affect it, right? The last guy who died of this thing, they went into his room, and not only was everything infected, everything. They had to pull out the tiles from the floor to get rid of the disease because it is completely just out of control. And the reason we don't know about it, and the article goes into this in detail, it's a super long article. It's like 17 pages, I think. Wow. They go into this. The reason that we don't know about it, hospitals don't want to report it.
What?
Because you won't go to that hospital anymore. And they don't have to report it.
So you're hearing it on Poppin' Off first.
Dude, because what they're saying is like, look, the public would just panic anyway.
Right. Right.
I mean, look this thing up. Like, I wish.
Does it have a name yet? Probably doesn't have a name.
It has a name. I can't tell you what it is. It's like blah 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 blah. C. Like, I don't know. But I mean, like, if we could put up like the article link.
Yeah.
Everyone should read this. It's crazy. The hospitals just are not reporting it because they're like, it's bad for business. They're not required to.
Wow.
Because like the FDA or whatever is saying like, well, it'll cause panic. So no, don't bother reporting it.
You know what it is?
Everyone's going to turn into zombies.
That's right. Well, I looked it up. It's a form of the Candida virus.
There you go.
Which is crazy because, shout out to doTERRA out there. They're a great company that, was more on the more healthy medicine side.
Oh, I know you and doTERRA.
But yeah. But the thing about like with Candida is it is an aggressive virus that constantly mutates.
Yeah.
And a lot of people have what was called back in the day before they knew what it was a Candida overgrowth, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they would have you do a test where you would spit in a glass right when you woke up in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
If there were these little trails that went down and your tongue was constantly white, you're most likely a Candida carrier.
Yeah.
But it's a very aggressive virus. That's
50% chance of living at that point.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. It's nuts.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah. And it leads right into the next one, which is that the United States government is now trying to create an Aryan bird flu.
Why?
That will translate to human beings.
I feel like they already have that. If this thing is 50-50, like
maybe this is the
just
same
take that.
thing.
Well, it's close.
Yeah.
Because it's also a 50% death rate.
So they're putting it.
It's
but
not
why,
the same thing, but it's close.
So this is what why are they developing it in the first place? I mean, it's a biological weapon.
They say that it's so that we could be more prepared for an outbreak, which is horse crap.
Yeah.
You can say shit.
Well, yeah, it is that too. But the reason that it's horse crap,
the birds, not the shit.
Well, the reason it is because every year we have to have a new flu vaccine.
Yeah.
Because of the evolution. I mean, dude, that's crazy. There are like 200,000 scientists that have signed a petition saying, don't do this research.
Wow.
Don't do it.
Wow.
Because all it can do is hurt people.
Yeah.
Is bring on the zombie apocalypse.
Yeah.
That's all it can do.
Yeah. Well, you're hearing it here first on Poppin' Off.
Start
We're all
sharpening
screwed.
your
If
machetes.
you see anyone with Candida,
Start sharpening your machetes.
Zombie apocalypse.
I
You don't
will do
have
that
to-
as soon as I get home.
You do not have to reload
we
a
do
machete.
have a
That's all
machete.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
say.
Yeah, and
I have
we
one
will.
too.
Yeah.
well, look,
We
I
will
guess it's
sharpen it.
time.
Yeah.
It's time.
Time to sharpen it. Although it's going to be hard to sharpen the machete on, I got that can opener with a knife sharpener on the back.
Yeah.
We have a
gonna
knife sharpener
Try
thing.
to put the machete in the knife sharpener.
Yeah,
on the
that
back of
wouldn't
the
work so
can
well.
opener.
We have one of
Yeah.
those because in my house there's been a lot of roommates like over the years that have come in and gone out like as different periods of their life and so
Yeah.
Sure.
So we had at one point a chef.
Okay.
And so he mounted one on the wall. We have a knife sharpener on our wall.
Nice.
So it's super convenient for a machete. You can just go.
Oh, I like that.
So we have one. We right now it's just decoration in our house. If you
Dope.
come, it's literally like there's a little hook that I put it on because it's got a little hole through it.
I
Just
love
put it
that.
on a little hook.
All of this turned into we're gonna survive on Poppin' Off.
Dude, does anyone else sit around and just fantasize about like what they would do if the zombie apocalypse hit?
I don't know about
sometimes.
fantasizing
I do.
is the right
I go in
word.
phases.
Oh, I fantasize.
Yeah.
You guys are trapped in New York
Listen,
City.
I'm gonna be so
I'm in
good.
Brooklyn.
I'm gonna be so good at this. You guys want to know me when that hits.
Well, we do know
I'm gonna
you.
be so good at this.
Yeah.
I promise you.
Well, in
I'll do anything. I will do anything to survive.
Yeah.
And I will protect you guys.
I have no doubt. Well, in lieu, I appreciate you for that, Greg. I love you.
I'm gonna destroy
And
this.
Here's in loom of all the doom and gloom.
Yeah, we need to go to something happy.
At least there's on this Easter. Can I do this one? Because this is one of my favorites.
Yeah,
'cause
hit
it's
it.
so freaky.
We have a picture of this
I
one,
know.
too.
I'm gonna call for the picture in a second. You can get a chocolate bunny, but not just any bunny.
Yeah.
A Benedict Cumber bunny.
Okay.
Yeah.
So before
No,
we
wait.
go-
T, throw the picture.
Damn you.
it's not even ready.
Damn you.
It's
What
not
were
even
you
ready.
gonna
T,
say?
T, go to the picture.
Well, it's not ready.
What were you gonna say, Danny? What were you
Oh,
gonna
all right.
say?
This is what I was gonna say. Can either my dad out there, my lovely father,
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
or
Daddy Otto,
Daddy Otto, or one of my lovely friends,
who are all in this room.
get me this for Easter?
A Benedict
Oh, I
Cumber
got
bunny.
you.
All right.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I'll get you some Yeg eggs too.
Oh,
Yeah,
we really need to find
yes.
those.
Yeah, dude.
Look, I
They
don't
didn't
eat
make
candy.
a lot of them.
I don't eat candy anymore, but I will take either a bite out of the Benedict
It's not
Cumberbatch
candy. It's a beverage.
or
Yeah.
the Jaeger egg. If we can get one or both of those on this set, I will actually take a bite of it. I don't
like
eat candy anymore. I really
like
do not eat candy anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what's freaky about the whole thing is that on the link, and we can post this in the chat, but they have a video of all of these different types. It's not just one style of Benedict Cumberbatch.
Oh, is that true?
There's like 5.
Oh, I thought there was
Once
just
you
one.
you
No.
design the mold, you can pretty much make it.
Right, but I mean, they have literally like a video of someone like, they have the white chocolate one, and then they're brushing the gold fleck onto his face. Like, it's just freaky because it's really well done. It looks
Got like
exactly
It's got like a bow tie too, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he looks like he's got a square jaw. He looks like the Sphinx, for God's sake.
Yeah. Well,
So we don't have the video.
We don't have the
that's
pick.
fine.
We don't. Do we have a pic or just we don't have the video?
No.
Sorry,
just don't
guys.
have it.
The pic's not going to be able
Yeah,
to
it's
load.
totally fine.
Now it's time. T
But
told
anyway.
us we got to move on.
Yeah. But anyway, so one of these two fine gentlemen will post that also because at this point we know I'm not going to post it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But other Easter presents,
Yeah.
Other Easter presents.
Other
that can-
Easter
that can adorn your Easter basket.
hey, look, Easter's a couple weeks away. We're trying to give you some notice.
We're giving Easter basket ideas.
Let's give you Easter basket ideas. Are
Yes.
you ready?
Yes.
Who wants to take them?
Well, take it away, Greg.
You do.
You're already
You do the
there.
next
Do
one,
it.
and then I'm going to do the one after that.
Okay, I'm going to do jean panties or janties.
Well, these might be hard to get. I heard they sold out already.
They did sell out.
So unless there's a massive restock before Easter,
There may be. You should see pictures of these things.
they look very uncomfortable.
It is ridiculous.
Yeah.
You can't wear them in public.
Well, what are you talking? They already wear them out in New York.
Oh,
All these ridiculous shorts that get
No.
shorter and shorter.
oh,
You might
that's
as-
true.
You know?
But these are like they're cut like panties. Like it's like I think you could get arrested.
You could wear them on the beach.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like you'd have to wear underwear underneath them though.
Yeah.
Just
'Cause they're
weird.
legitimate denim.
Yeah. But that's got to be so uncomfortable. I just think it's crazy
seems-
that they sold out. They probably sold out because they made 20 of them. And they're like, there's no way
Yeah.
people are going to buy these. And
Yeah.
then
Now
they
there's
did.
a waiting list.
You know?
Is
no
there really?
way.
Yeah.
I feel
Waiting
like
list.
that
All
would-
right. So there's a waiting list for jean panties.
I
What's
feel
the next
like that
one?
would make my
All right.
vagina
So
hurt.
don't do this last one because that one we're going to use later.
Okay.
But this is the next one.
This one?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
I hate. This is ridiculous.
No.
If we had any JPEG, it should have been this one.
No, it's good.
A bean.
I saw this one. I was like all in on this.
Yeah.
A beanbag onesie.
Yep.
You
This
got a
one's
ton
good.
of junk in the trunk.
Yeah.
You just sit wherever you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the South Park episode where Randy wants to get medical and marijuana. And so he sticks his testicles in the microwave. And then he just riding around on them like it's a hippity hop. That's basically essentially what this is.
It's very similar.
It's incredibly
It's a
accurate.
onesie with a beanbag on the butt.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah. I mean, it's just ridiculous.
But I like how they sold it. They were like, okay, if you ever have to like wait in line for a video game for like 13 hours,
yeah.
perfect way to sell it.
Yeah.
You know,
That's genius.
five
Don't
years
worry
ago-
about wearing it on the subway because everyone's going to
No.
hate you. No.
No.
5 years ago, that would have made sense. Now nobody's waiting online at GameStop or anything
Right.
like that. But
Yeah.
5 years ago,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I mean, all
Too
you're
late.
gonna do is catch bird flu and candida with that thing.
Yep.
You know,
Yep. That's a
gross.
breeding ground.
Yeah.
Mm.
So we
Right.
can't do that last one.
No, we got to save it for
We
later.
gotta save that.
Yeah.
Do we really?
Yeah.
We're doing that at the end?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Well,
Let's shout out to one of our faves.
So, but anyway, so the Benedict Cumberbatch and the beanbag onesie, these are both available to buy. Like these are not sold out. These are not on a waiting list or anything like that.
Ridiculous.
where can you get the Benedict?
I was gonna ask you this too.
Online. You can
So
order
do you
online.
order it online and get shipped?
Yeah.
So can we get one of these for the show?
Yeah.
Closest one to Easter?
Why not?
Really?
Yeah.
I already said
I tried to source. I was trying to source the Jaeger eggs, and they are hard to find.
No, because they only made like 100.
Yeah, they're gonna be part of
Seriously.
special packages or something.
Yeah.
I heard.
We're
what
not
I
gonna
read
get.
was
We're not gonna get those.
what I read was that. Well, I mean, we can make them. We just buy Cadbury eggs and we spike them with Jaeger.
Yeah.
You could literally make those.
And mind blown.
I don't think that's the same thing. I mean, it might even be better though.
We
because
take
they'd still have the
a Cadbury egg, cut it in half, and
You can't cut it in half. It ruins the you got to poke right on the top, and then you turn it over, and then
first
pull
of
the
all,
syringe.
you can't approve. You can't improve on a Cadbury egg. Those
I
things
disagree.
are the damn delicious. Oh,
I only like
listen
the
to me. This is
caramel
what
ones.
we
The
do.
regular
This is what we
Cadbury.
do.
Blech.
We cut.
Blech.
We
Too
cut.
sweet.
Listen to me.
No!
Listen to me. Listen to me. Listen. We cut the Cadbury egg in half. We
Okay.
scoop out the innards.
Yeah.
We
I
put it
put
in
them
a
in my
bowl.
mouth.
We put it in a bowl.
Okay.
We mix that with Jaeger. Like mix it all up.
Oh, you could do that.
with
Yeah.
Jaeger. Put it back in. Seal it back. Put it in the freezer. Let it seal together. And
Yeah.
then that's the egg.
This
Yeah.
I would have to see. I challenge you, Danny, to record
Oh,
this
we
and
can
put it
do
on the show.
this.
There's no way. It's soft
Okay.
milk chocolate. You're gonna
If
cut it. It's
you-
gonna fall apart.
If
It's gonna
you,
be sticky
we gotta go
mess.
to break.
I-
If you get us the Cumber Bunny,
Yeah.
I will do the Jaeger egg.
Deal. It's
Done.
It has been decided.
Done.
Excited.
Right?
All right, guys, stay tuned. We're popping after this. We're gonna come back. We got so much still to get to, and so little time.
I know.
We'll be back after this.
Attention all authors. Page Publishing is looking for authors. Have you written a book and want to get it published? Page Publishing will get your book into bookstores and for sale online at Amazon, Apple iTunes, and other outlets. They handle all aspects of the publishing process for you. Printing, cover art, publicity, copyright, and editing. Call 800-292-8137 now for your free author submission kit. That's 800-292-8137 for your free author submission kit. Again, that's 800-292-8137.
It's Poppin' Off.
Joining with us for the first time ever is Zutape. Is there like a divide where like you play this one just for fun, to relax, to chill with, and then you have your competitive games, or is it all just one and the same?
I definitely have games on the side that I just play for fun. PUBG Mobile, when I pick up that game now, I literally can't enjoy it unless if I'm playing it competitively. I can't play that game casually anymore. The other games I play on the side is literally just to pass time.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream.
With ThermoSpa's unique built-in thermofiltration system, you simply fill it with a garden hose and your water stays crystal clear with very little maintenance. Right now, they're offering 0% APR financing with approved credit and a $1,250 savings coupon. Call ThermoSpas today at 800-603-6422 for your free DVD videos and brochure. That's 800-603-6422. Call 800-603-6422 today to take advantage of 0% APR financing.
Pop, 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 pop. It's Poppin' Off.
I'm happy to welcome in Craig Francia. I was rewatching your reel and everything. I laughed like a crazy person on the bus.
Oh, that's great. I'm so glad I made you laugh out loud by yourself. I always wanted to be an actor since I was a kid. I watched a ton of TV, cartoons like crazy. But when I was 4 years old, I told my dad, I'm like, Dad, I want to be on TV. So he
4 years old.
picks me up and he puts me on the television. He's like,
The ultimate dad joke.
Watch live and on demand at youtube.com/PoppinOffShow.
Attention all authors. Page Publishing is looking for authors. Have you written a book and want to get it published? Page Publishing will get your book into bookstores and for sale online at Amazon, Apple iTunes, and other outlets. They handle all aspects of the publishing process for you. Printing, cover art, publicity, copyright, and editing. Call 800-292-8137 now for your free author submission kit. That's 800-292-8137 for your free author submission kit. Again, that's 800-292-8137.
It's Poppin' Off.
Joining with us for the first time ever is Zutape. Is there like a divide where like you play this one just for fun, to relax, to chill with, and then you have your competitive games, or is it all just one and the same?
I definitely have games on the side that I just play for fun. PUBG Mobile, when I pick up that game now, I literally can't enjoy it unless if I'm playing it competitively. I can't play that game casually anymore. The other games I play on the side is literally just to pass time.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream.
Welcome back into Poppin' Off. I am Danny Otto. Joining with me as always, hashtag Tim Pratt.
What's up, population?
50 Shades of Craig.
Hello.
This, I have to say, our one and only Sean the Savage
Yeah.
was just telling me about this yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
He had the pleasure of going to see Muse at MSG
that's
this past
awesome.
weekend.
That is
I
awesome.
John,
love Muse.
That's correct.
How was it? How was the show?
Oh, it was really great. I mean, even though the seats I had weren't exactly the best, the show that Muse put on was just amazing.
Yeah.
It was top notch. The music was great. There was a lot of really cool visuals there, too. Big light shows. They had like a bunch of people in robot suits there. They had the people with these light sticks that look like lightsabers, an arcade machine.
Muse is dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Muse
even
is
had this big monster that appeared on stage. It looked kind of like a xenomorph of sorts, too.
Very cool.
That's awesome.
I've heard from other people, not just Sean. I've heard from other people that I think Johnny Rico actually went and saw them too, and he said this was an awesome tour. Like this was a really good show.
Johnny
Very
Rico,
cool.
tell us.
Good band.
Show.
Yeah, absolutely.
are.
I've never seen Muse live, but I mean I've always enjoyed their music
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So
Yeah. They remind me of a kind of a Radiohead.
yeah,
Yeah.
they're on. I'd put them kind of in the
I
same
mean, yeah.
same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not quite as iconic, but
Yeah,
obviously.
but I agree with that
Yeah, yeah,
assessment
yeah.
for sure. So hashtag gamer tags.
Let's do it.
Yeah. So I have some Fortnite news that isn't bad.
Oh gosh. How?
What?
How?
It's just kind of more of a tease because we really don't know what's happening. But basically, Fortnite players have found a strange door that we don't know what it's for yet.
Yeah.
And all we know for sure is that no one can open it.
Sure.
Yeah.
So basically, what everybody's thinking is this is a tease for something that's going to happen.
Actually, what it was Fortnite was like, well, guys, look, the ratings are dropping, and let's put a door up.
No, that's true.
Everybody will go to it and they'll wonder about it.
No, that's true. No, I think that's true. I think that's what they're doing. I mean, Fortnite is, they're battling Apex.
Yep.
And I think they're a little afraid of the way that things are going.
Yeah.
And they just, what did they do? They backed off. I think they had just made a bunch of changes, and then they backed off on them right before the championships, which is a really big mistake because the people who are going to be playing in the championships are playing with the old rules. So now that you've rolled back some of the rules, they can't actually practice for what they're going to be doing in the championship.
Yikes.
So it's a really, really big deal. People are really upset about it. And so with all of that going on, I think what they're doing is they're saying like, hey, look, there's going to be some surprise coming. And they're trying exactly what you said, Tim.
Yeah.
I think that's what's happening.
I'm surprised that they didn't try to tie in Endgame again. Because, I mean, if you remember when Infinity War was like at its peak, and I was going to say Apex, not to...
At its apex.
At its apex. Not to get it confused with the game Apex, but when it was when Infinity War was kind of at its peak and everything was talking about, they had a special where if you found the Infinity Gauntlet, you became Thanos.
Oh yeah.
As part of that round, and you got to basically that was like it was like getting the star for Super Mario Brothers or something like that.
Sure.
What I immediately thought of when I saw this is I was like, this is like when they find the hatch in Lost.
Oh.
I don't know if you guys remember that far back or whenever you watched it.
Yeah.
But dude, when they found the hatch, it was at the end of what, the first season or the second season?
Season 1.
Season 1, I think.
Yeah.
Dude, I couldn't wait to find out what the hell was down there.
Yeah.
Turns out it was, spoiler alert, Desmond.
Yeah. Just a dude.
Yeah. Pressing the button.
Yeah.
So moving on from Fortnite, and we are going to skip a little bit, and we'll come back because we have a few stories. But I'm very excited about this. I was talking about this yesterday.
Yeah.
Overwatch and how I'm getting more back, into Overwatch.
Yeah.
I know some of the people in the population, especially Johnny Rico, plays Overwatch still.
Yeah.
Pete plays it. Too. I know you play. Yeah. I've been getting good with Junkrat lately.
I hope so. It's the only character you play.
No, I've been playing Soldier 76 a little bit too.
Yeah, that's true.
Soldier 76 is basically like using like Master Chief or something. You have a I'm gonna sprint and you have like a battle rifle basically.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, if you just want to farm in that game, it's just Bastion. He's such an OP champion.
When I first started,
do you remember when we got into Overwatch Heavy and we were streaming it, and that's when we played with Johnny Rico. It's just so unfair.
Yeah.
The damage per second is ridiculous, and his ult is ridiculous.
Yeah. Anyway, so Overwatch is teasing something like an event that might be happening, and we really don't have a ton of details on it.
Yeah.
But we just know that it's happening. I believe the kickoff of this is April 16th, if I remember correctly. I don't have the article up, but I know it's going to be for a couple of weeks. But it's April 16th, I believe, is the kickoff date. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that is.
Yeah.
And it's basically going to be called Overwatch Storm Rising event.
Okay.
And I'm hoping something good happens. I'm hoping basically for new skins, new stuff, basically, because right now I'm getting loot boxes and just getting
there will definitely be that. I'm hoping for bigger changes. Like, could we get? Yeah, go ahead.
But what I was gonna say is that now that I've gotten back into it, there are so many new levels. There are so many new things since when I was actually playing it on a regular basis. Because I mean, I was trying to think. I was talking to my roommate because we were going back and forth because it's so much easier to go. I'm gonna do 2 matches, then you do 2 matches, then I'll do 2.
Sure.
So we go back and forth like that, like a lot. And but I was trying to go back and think about the last time I was really playing it, and what I came up with was when Pete still lived here. That was kind of the game that I would go over to his place and we would go back and forth for a long time.
Yeah, I remember that.
And at this point, that's like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
That was like before Destiny 2, like before I got real heavily into Destiny 2, and before Anthem, and before Apex, and before Fortnite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to watch, there is a detailed trailer on it. If you go onto IGN, shout out to IGN, love them. If you just put it into your search menu about the Overwatch Storm event, there is a little teaser trailer about it.
Right.
And really their big thing that they're saying is it's going to go more into the lore. They're going to have some things that players have to work together on a team to actually destroy some AI bots while they're attacking. It's more mission oriented, but it could be cool, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, Overwatch is a great game. It still has a huge following. Tons of people stream it.
I always
It is a great game.
And I think when I brought this up a while ago, and I think I brought it up when Corey was on the show, and shout out to Corey if you're out there. Hi. But I brought this up. I always wish that maybe it was a DLC or maybe it was like an offshoot game that we got a single player where you were actually got to experience the story, because it's supposed to be like post when this team was assembled and all this stuff.
Right.
I kind of wish we had this game.
Yeah.
Where like the team was together and you're playing, like maybe you and like 6 friends are playing as this constructed team.
That may happen.
It could, but yeah, that's the difficult part though, right? With video game design, especially with multiplayer. It takes so much, not only the server space, but the maintenance teams that have to monitor that constantly.
Yeah.
When you're doing online players, it's really difficult to then put a story mode in because it's so completely different. I mean, last show when we talked about Destiny, I said the same thing. I was like, hey, you know, we would love if there was some better online PvP, but that's where the challenge is.
Yeah.
Is that it's really difficult and so very expensive.
Well, and I'll tell you right now,
online takes a lot.
Well, right. And I'll tell you right now that video game companies, they have to make that decision.
Yeah.
Right now. You're either one or the other.
Exactly.
That's exactly what's happening. You're either story mode.
Yeah.
Or I mean, that's just how it is.
Right. And I mean, maybe it's just me, but like, I mean, I guess I'm more spoiled because I'm from the era of like Halo, where you got Halo 2, which was an excellent story mode, and arguably one of the best was Halo 2 because you were Master Chief, then you were the Arbiter, and you kind of like you built the story kind of from both ends of
the whole Halo saga was great.
Right.
The story was amazing.
But the reason I pick Halo 2 is because that's when you really got into multiplayer.
Right.
And multiplayer. Like Halo 1 you had multiplayer, but it was all localized. But this like Halo 2 and Halo 3 was where you really got into like multiplayer and stuff like that.
And some of the first ones too.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's when you had an amazing storyline and you had like multiplayer that you wanted to play with your friends and people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
I remember playing Halo 2 and setting it up locally in the house. I think we had like 4 Xboxes hooked up to each other.
Yeah.
And I remember doing that and with
Yeah.
other TVs and like being in, I was in one of my buddy's kitchens while the rest of the guys were in like the living room and the dining room. Like I remember doing that.
Halo was huge.
Yeah.
It was huge.
That was so much fun. So I guess maybe I'm just kind of from the era where I'm spoiled, where you can have a game that has a story, like a great story mode and a great like multiplayer mode.
Yeah, but I think that the other thing that we have to look at too is the time period that came out, right? Is that stories in video games online multiplayer has expanded so much now.
Yeah, from GoldenEye,
right?
Yeah,
I mean, fans want so much more, and that's the real difficult challenge that video game makers have, right?
Yeah.
Is that, I mean, back in Halo, like, yes, the multiplayer was great, but it was pretty basic.
Oh, yeah.
But now, I mean, you've got servers that can have, 40 to 60 people on a map. That's a lot.
Yeah.
So,
We got 6 for 6 for Overwatch. So, I mean,
yeah.
And then I don't see them deviating from that. It's a great formula that they've had so far.
No, but that's why Apex rocks, because it's 3v3. But
right,
I will
so-
say, can I say one thing about Apex real
Yes,
quick?
we only got a minute left.
That I didn't. I know I'm going to be fast. The one real king, they just released the
always
season pass, and one disappointment. My first thing that I can say about Apex that I didn't like. I know, spoiler alert. It what is the skins? So I bought the season pass. I'm rocking through it thanks to a lot of the players out there. And tune in, during this week we're gonna do this month we're doing a big Apex April. But one thing is the skins. Like the skins for the guns and the skins that you get, that it's really not good. I mean, Greg, you can vouch for this. The skins look terrible.
Yeah.
It looks like something, and I don't know. It was not good.
Yeah,
it was not good.
Not
The
as good
rewards
as expected.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I was a little disappointed.
Yeah.
So just really quick, so we are going to break, and if I go like this, the music might be starting.
Oh
wow!
Magic. Yeah.
Anyway, so I just want to say, as we're going to break, anyone who has Nintendo Direct, because not a lot of us have it yet.
No.
Because it's a paid subscription for Nintendo. Apparently, there may be a surprise coming.
Yeah, I heard that.
Before the end of the month, but definitely soon. Yeah, and the other thing is Borderlands 3 is getting reviews, and they're not doing so hot.
No.
But anyway, guys, we're going to come back. We're going to wrap everything up into a nice little bow. We have some updates that we want to talk about. Stay tuned.
With ThermoSpa's unique built-in thermal filtration system, you simply fill it with a garden hose and your water stays crystal clear with very little maintenance. Right now, they're offering 0% APR financing with approved credit and a $1,250 savings coupon. Call ThermoSpas today at 800-603-6422 for your free DVD videos and brochure. That's 800-603-6422. Call 800-603-6422 today to take advantage of 0% APR financing.
It's Poppin' Off.
With that being said, Victor, how are things?
Things are pretty good, Pixel Pete. Things are pretty good, Pixel Pete. Why don't you go down in that cave and see if you can find some diamonds?
Bye, Pete.
Things are
You'll
good.
be back with diamonds.
Can we just make a gif of Pete doing that off camera? That was great.
That's him going to buy cubic zirconia.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream.
Attention all authors. Page Publishing is looking for authors. Have you written a book and want to get it published? Page Publishing will get your book into bookstores and for sale online at Amazon, Apple iTunes, and other outlets. They handle all aspects of the publishing process for you. Printing, cover art, publicity, copyright, and editing. Call 800-292-8137 now for your free author submission kit. That's 800-292-8137 for your free author submission kit. Again, that's 800-292-8137. With ThermoSpa's unique built-in thermal filtration system, you simply fill it with a garden hose and your water stays crystal clear with very little maintenance. Right now, they're offering 0% APR financing with approved credit and a $1,250 savings coupon. Call ThermoSpas today at 800-603-6422 for your free DVD videos and brochure. That's 800-603-6422. Call 800-603-6422 today to take advantage of 0% APR financing.
Welcome back into Poppin' Off. I am Danny Otto. Joining with me as always, Estek Tim Pratt.
Hello.
50 Shades Greg.
Hey, buddy.
Hi.
I love this.
I do like this.
I don't love this, baby sure.
Sean, he said the words. I didn't even say him this time. Oh, he's not going to play it. He's busy.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we have to have the product of the night.
Yes, let's do it.
As we were kind of teasing, it went along with the other products that we were talking about, which as you could tell, there was a theme for not only Easter presents that you can
Yes.
get. These are also available, but the most ridiculous things we could find,
Yeah.
basically for Easter presents.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So this one goes along with that, and guys, I believe we have a JPEG for this. Yeah,
Boom.
Goth Crocs
Yes.
Goth Crocs.
for
Goth
when you're
Crocs.
a goth and you want Crocs.
We're getting
Yeah.
these for Dan.
Yeah.
Oh, we should.
Dan Tibble.
Dan
we
Tibble.
should
Yeah.
get these for Dan.
Yeah. He'd like those.
Yeah,
I
little
feel like you
They'd
might.
be comfy.
right, and he could
Yeah.
rock them out while he's running around Beetle House.
Yeah. Yeah.
Big shout out to Dan too. We knew he was sick last week. We did feel
Yeah.
he doesn't have the bird flu,
No.
and he doesn't have candida, but he is walking
No.
around.
He flew on an airplane, so he better not have any kind
Yeah.
of flu that's gonna.
No.
Like,
Yeah, tell us about Dan. Give him the little.
So Dan actually currently is in LA.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And for an awesome reason, basically, there's gonna be a 1-day pop-up bar for Game of Thrones, because Game of Thrones is about to premiere.
Fire
again.
and Ice.
Yes. So there's going to be a pop-up bar called Fire and Ice. I believe that's what he said the title or the
think
name of
so.
the pop-up.
Yeah.
1-day pop-up bar, Fire and Ice. And so hopefully, barring Dan gets sick or doesn't make it back from LA, he's going to be here next week.
Yep.
Hopefully next Tuesday or next Thursday, depending on his schedule. We'll get him back here and he can kind of tell us all about it and how it went, what it looked like.
Amazing.
That'd be awesome.
But-
I love when Dan's here.
Guys,
I do too.
I 100% endorse and recommend if you are in the LA area, the New York area, definitely check out Beetle House. Check out the Steamy Hollows coffee shop. They're
Dark
awesome.
Side coming soon.
We are
right.
going to go to the opening of that.
Amazing.
110% that's happening.
Cannot wait.
110% that's happening. But they really do go all out. Like I went to the first Beetle House I went to was the one in LA when I went to go visit Pete.
Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah.
Every part of that was so cool. And Dan really he designs a lot of the pieces that are in there and,
He's a
and
very creative man.
it's
So
and especially the
creative.
drinks.
The
and stuff like
drinks
that.
that he created.
No.
Oh my gosh.
Very, very cool.
Amazing.
So big shout out to Dan.
Amazing.
If you're hanging out and watching,
Yeah.
Go to
hopefully-
Beetle House.
Yeah, definitely go to Beetle House.
And
If you're
also,
We
if
love
you're
you,
in the
Dan.
LA area, go to Fire and Ice.
Go to Fire and Ice.
1 day only. He said it was gonna be free to get in.
That's amazing.
Oh,
So-
Dan
cool.
would do that. I would love.
Yeah,
well, and
he would do
also
that.
to support the whole Beetle House movie, the the Beetlejuice musical.
Oh yeah.
Officially
yeah.
opened.
Yeah.
It's not official like ready yet for the big release. They're still
Right.
figuring some things out. But they were just talking actually about it on Z100 New York. Shout out to Z100.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And they were giving reviews, and they went and they loved it. They couldn't believe the costuming. It was so much fun.
great.
But they also were surprised by how engaging it was.
Oh.
And so we know that Dan's doing a little bit with that as well. So if you have not went yet, be
That's-
ready for that.
That's good for our buddy Dan.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So we do have some news. So we're packing up shop for the week,
Yep.
I guess.
Yep.
Is
Yep.
the best way to put it. But we announced some stuff last week.
We did.
So what we wanted to start off with was T. Can you put up the board for our social medias and stuff like that? Because we want to just go through that again. If you're checking us out for the first time, or somebody said, "Hey, you should watch this show," it's okay. Or you're watching me on or watching us on my Facebook feed because, like I
Yep.
said, we stream on that too.
Yep.
It's one of the free places we can stream. And you haven't watched us on our YouTube page, here's the rest of our social medias where the show is available or some sort of content for the show is available.
Yeah.
So Instagram is the Poppin Off Show.
Mhm.
We post. I always do a story before every
They're
episode.
great.
Yeah.
I just try to put up as many obnoxious little live shaking things and stuff around it that I possibly
'em.
can.
Yeah.
Anyway, our Twitter is @PoppinOffShow, where you can see the Periscope live feed of our show.
Yeah.
And we post stuff there too all the time. Our Facebook is Poppin Off Show. We have a group and we have a Facebook page.
Yes.
The only difference is it's facebook.com/PoppinOffShow is our page. Facebook.com/group/PoppinOffShow is the group where
Yeah.
I always talk about our population is amazing on there. They post I'd say 10 stories a day.
Yeah,
fans
I
are
mentioned
awesome.
it. I mentioned it
Awesome.
last episode. Like they are amazing
Right.
on there.
It's absolutely incredible.
Amazing.
Also, you can watch us live on Twitch at twitch.tv/PoppinOffShow. And that's not only can you watch every episode of the show, because now we live stream the show every Tuesday and Thursday, but like this, our special edition on Wednesday night, it's
Yep.
tonight. But we also play there.
Yes.
We stream there.
We stream.
Yep.
Yep.
and it burns when you stream.
It burns when I stream.
We do have a lot of we have a lot of fun on there because we can just basically be us and we can play video games and we can kind of sit around and bullshit.
It's fun for the fans too because they actually it's
play.
not just on the we game.
Yeah.
We're a gaming
Game
show
with
we're all
us.
gamers.
We're not lying.
Come on,
we
guys.
play video games all the time. Sometimes we don't always play it on the stream, but at the same time, like when we're on the stream, we're actually playing.
Yeah.
And
the last but the most important, youtube.com/Poppin Off Show.
Yep.
That's where you're watching us right now, hopefully.
Hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button.
Yeah,
we love you for it.
Leave us a little like, maybe a little comment.
Yeah.
If you guys leave us a comment, I will definitely answer. Like if it's a question or a reaction to the show or something like that, I'm going to comment back.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Cool.
So the last thing we wanted to get into,
Yes.
now that we announced all the social media stuff, is kind of leading back to what we offered at the end of last show.
We did. It was a big surprise.
We currently have open casting.
We do.
Yeah.
We have an open casting for this seat right here.
For Tim's seat.
To replace Tim's big dumb ass.
Yeah. They're going to be so happy when I'm gone. So happy. I know the population.
No, that's
The
not
only
true
qualification, or there's two qualifications. At least two major qualifications.
Yep.
One, you have to be in the close enough vicinity to New York City.
Well, the tri-state area.
Yeah, close enough that you can get to the show.
Correct.
Right.
The other qualification is you have to enjoy Baby Shark as much as I do.
No, that's not true. That is not true.
Yes.
So, God,
And
why?
you cannot have Candida seed.
Exactly, you can't. You can't.
That's more
But
of like that's more of a don't ruin it for the rest of us thing.
I'm going to
But
say it over this
the
because I
Baby
hate
Shark
this song.
one is the most important.
No, so if you go to poppinoffshow@gmail.com, you can send us, if you want to send us your resume, if you want to send us a little
Baby
self-tape,
Shark,
please do. We will also be having an open casting that you'll also see on backstage.com as well as mandy.com and Actors Access. So the only qualifications, or I guess the real restrictions, you got to be in the tri-state area.
Greg.
And we do. No, I'm gonna keep going.
I have an
The
idea.
one
I'm
thing
gonna
is,
tell
look,
Greg
we
before end.
want people that love the show. We really do want someone that loves gaming, can talk about movies, can talk about the entertainment industry, can also talk about tech talk,
Right.
Yeah.
hashtag trending.
But what I said
Yep.
last week is very important. You don't have to be an expert in this.
No.
'Cause none of us are
No.
really experts in anything we're talking about, but we just want you to like what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
be open. Like, you might not be like the biggest gamer, but be open to talk about gaming.
Yeah. Well,
You
we've
might
already
not be like the biggest in Marvel movies, but just be open to talk about it.
Yeah.
type of thing.
Right.
Well,
That's what we're
and
looking
the crazy thing is, look, and we do say you got to be in the tri-state area or be willing to do the show. We do. This is one question that people asked actually, is that, well, what if I'm in LA and I'm moving and I could be there for the show or something? Because there's some people that actually really want this. It's a great position.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of fun. We're doing a
It's
lot
one of my
really
favorite positions.
there it is. But we're doing a lot of big things with the show. And so, there's going to be a lot of exciting things. We're going to start traveling with the show.
Yeah.
We also have some really cool sponsors that we're going to start working with. So not only that, we're going to be doing a lot of featured products.
Yeah.
And it's amazing. So shout out to the population. Population 2, if you have suggestions or people, submit it in. poppinoffshow@gmail.com.
Right. We do want somebody physically here, though.
Of course.
Exactly
Yeah,
what
yeah,
Pete
yeah.
said. Or wait, not what Pete said. Sorry, I had Pete in my mind. Exactly what Tim said. We are looking to fill this seat. We have Pete by Skype.
Yeah.
So we already have a host that we Skype in every week.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we're not
We need
replacing
a
Pete.
physical host.
Right. We want somebody
Yeah.
physically here. So
Yeah.
if you're not in the tri-state area and you really do want to be here, like Tim said, if you're moving or have a plan to move,
Yeah.
you want to come visit, try out, boom. Yeah. We're into that. We're just saying, like, we aren't trying to Skype in another host.
Right. Right.
We
What were you
need-
gonna ask me?
Okay. Pretend Tim can't hear us.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Give me this.
Okay, I'm not here.
I'm going to talk directly, me and Greg. So just do our ISO shots of me and Greg. So
Okay.
pretend Tim can't hear us.
Okay.
We should answer the open casting as fake names. And see if Tim even bothers to try to call us.
Okay. I don't think he will.
I don't think so either.
And then here's the best part. If he shows up, we just say, hell no.
Or if he answers us back by email.
Yeah. We just go next.
We'll catfish him on the casting.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That sounds like a great idea,
Let's
guys.
totally catfish him.
Let's catfish people. Yeah, it's great. But you guys suck. I love you guys.
I love you too.
But one thing that is important about that, though, that is fun for the audience, is that we're going to narrow it down to the top 5.
Yeah.
And we are going to audition right here in the studio.
Yeah.
So we're right inside of the Renaissance Hotel. Awesome location, versus right outside. But we want people to get the real deal of the field. So they're going to be in this seat. They're going to be doing the auditions here at Studio 34.
I'm going to say weird stuff. Greg's going to say even weirder stuff.
But the top 5, the population, our fans, everyone else will help us decide
Absolutely.
who will be. And it'll be a fun little thing that's going on every week. We're going to have people going through and testing it. It's going to be a really fun time.
Yeah.
It's going to be an exciting new element to the show.
Can't wait.
So last thing we have to say.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. So that's our show for tonight. Thank you so much for joining us on a special Wednesday edition of Poppin' Off. It felt right. This was our original night.
Yeah.
And we moved to Tuesday and Thursday after this Wednesday. It just felt right. Guys, we will be back our normal time slot next week, Tuesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. In the meantime, have a great weekend, guys. Have a great rest of your week. Good night, everybody.